Hey, good morning everybody. Day 2, ice storm aftermath. Things are a mess, guys. All the treetops are still hanging. All the ice is still on the trees. But it's 30 degrees out right now at like 1 o'clock. And it's supposed to progressively get warmer till tomorrow. So it's supposed to warm up even through the afternoon and night, which is a good thing because we get rid of this ice. And then it could get windy and just treetops will be falling that are in place, but we won't hopefully have trees coming over. So anyway, April 2nd or 3rd, it's not, not a good situation. Alright guys, we'll check that in a few minutes after the app updates. We had 0 watts coming in, so I should have done that a couple hours ago, but the clouds are thin enough to give us some power production. In the middle of the winter, they're so thick and the angles are so bad that you don't get any production at all. But this time of year, the sun's at least in the right area and the clouds are a little thinner. So get a little bit of production, which is nice even on these cloudy days. But I wish we got it in the middle of winter, but there must be like 8 layers of clouds in the winter time. Anyway. All right, everybody. I think we're in the clear. It's like 2 or 3 o'clock now in the afternoon and it's raining. I did a lap up a few miles to where the on-grid is at, and there's some utility companies working on stuff, or at least they're assessing the situation, putting a few new poles up, fixing a few things. So hopefully everyone will be back in power. I don't think it's going to be in the next few days. I think it's going to be a couple weeks, or a week at least. But neighbor John will let me know. We went and checked up on all the other neighbors' stuff, and everybody seems okay. So I think we're in the clear. Not going to be a real long day 2 video. Maybe I'll just throw this in at the beginning of a project video, because we have a couple projects we did before this hit that you're going to see in reverse order, kind of. So, and everybody, I hope everybody in northern Michigan, Ontario too, and anyone else who got affected by this pretty epic ice storm of 2025. It doesn't look like April around here, let's just say that. Hopefully we don't get any further damage, and it's just cleanup from here on out. But we're gonna probably have a couple cleanup videos too, because that's stuff that we weren't expected to do. We didn't do firewood a week ago when we were going to, because it was nasty. So now we got Mother Nature picked our firewood. There's gonna be an abundance of it, just with the typical cleanup. So one thing I could use some advice on is if anyone has any advice on a good chipper. We've been wanting to get a chipper for a couple years, and we should have, could have gotten one years ago if we had the funds. But we're gonna look for a chipper. A chipper would be good. One that either is trailer pull behind, or maybe one for the Massey. The one for the Massey, to put on a tractor would be better. Other than I can't get it up here, which would suck. So a pull behind one with its own motor would be cool, but I don't want to spend $5,000 to $10,000. I'd rather spend a few $1,000s if we have the funds. I don't really have the funds because I want to pay off a few things or get a few things taken care of. But a chipper would be good. Having an abundance of chips to put around here, make our own mulch and compost. So if any of you guys have advice on chippers, please put in the comments below, and I'll make sure you'll help me streamline my research project, or my research time frame. So
So what I'm gonna do is, there we go, poly that maple railing we made last spring. So if you guys didn't check out that video, we'll put a link in it right here. I'm gonna get up there and poly. Poly's not the most interesting thing in the world to watch, but I'll show you the before and after, and that's exciting, right? So Jay's making syrup, that's what I'm gonna do. Jay's on his third batch of syrup, guys. It's the only good thing about the longest winter in the world. Alright guys, it's been a full day since I polyed the railing. Let's go check it out. Look at that, guys. It's so pretty now. Like, I mean, it was pretty before, but now the colors are really coming out. You can really tell. I don't know how well it looks on the camera, but in person it looks so much better. I'm really excited about it. Got some bark still on some spots. Tried to pull it off and it didn't want to cooperate, so I'm sure it will eventually come off. But looks really great, doesn't it? I'm really happy. So that's exciting. I didn't get to the bedroom. I'll get to that in a couple more days. Let me know what you think of the railing. All right, guys? Thanks for tuning in.